Homeless veterans are going to be given extra support thanks to a Christmas fundraising campaign. There are more than 4.5 million people in the UK who have served in the armed forces. Half of them are aged over 75. And there are younger generations of veterans struggling to adjust to civilian life, some even ending up on the streets. Well, Brigadier Robin Bacon is from ABF, the Soldiers Charity, one of the two Forces charity that will share money raised from this campaign. Welcome to Forces TV. Brigadier Bacon, how exactly will this campaign work?
We're in the Evening Standard and the Independent Eye and the London Live television channel, and it went out today. I'm really proud to see when I came on the train this afternoon that everyone on the carriage was reading the Evening Standard with us on the front cover. And this is all about raising money for homeless veterans. Now, it's not so much about rough sleeping. Rough sleeping is a very small part of that now. It used to be big, but it's not so much now. It's about people who have difficulty in having a permanent abode. So they may be sofa surfing, they may be staying in hostels, they may have difficulty with local authority, they may have marital, alcohol, mental health issues, all those sort of things. And so getting them decent housing is a high priority.
So just tell us a little bit more about what the target is and how it will be achieved.
Well, we're trying to raise £1 million, and this campaign is going to run all the way through till after Christmas on a daily basis with the Evening Standard, London Live and the Independent. We're getting fantastic support from Mr. Lebedev, who runs the Evening Standard Independent Group, and we're hoping that people will then either ring in, they'll text money, or they'll send money online and so on into fund this campaign. And
who exactly will be helped, and how will they be helped?
A large part of the money will be spent physically on the hostels, where it's that first line support for people who really need it. So Belvedere House in the East End of London, that's run by Veterans Aid, and they have a drop-in centre as well. It's reinforcing that sort of thing. And then with the Soldiers Charity, we're going to use the other half of the money really on getting people into homes wherever they might be across the country, whether it's Scotland, England, Wales, looking after them, giving them decent accommodation. So
how many veterans actually don't have a home or are living rough?
It's incredibly hard to tell, but rough sleepers, St Mungo's do this, they survey this in London, and the only real figures we have are either from London or Edinburgh, and they're actually in the high 500s. Now, of those, 3/4 of them are from foreign countries. Only relatively few are actually ex-British Army. Of course, they're well equipped to do that sort of thing and well trained to do it, but they'd much rather get into a hostel and so on.
What kind of steps can be taken to prevent people actually being without a home in the first place?
Well, it's not just about transition, but it's all about looking at these things holistically, and you're aware of the military covenant and how the government, the county councils, the authorities have to do their bit in concert with the military community. But it's seeing people early enough to sort out their issues and get them settled in.
What can make the
difference?
difference?
I think it's the sympathetic communication and so on, because otherwise life is a mystery for people. If you've lived in quarters for all your married life, and there you are, you've done 15, 16 years in the army, and you've moved from quarter to quarter, and then all of a sudden you've got to go to local authority. It's a mystery of tape, red tape, to try and get sorted.
People who want to show their support, how can they?
We'd love them to log on to soldierscharity.org, or go onto the websites that are there for the Independent and the Evening Standard, and give what you can.
Brigadier Robin Bacon, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.